Welcome back, artists. In today's lesson, we're going to build 4 different face types using the same foundation. At the beginning, I draw 4 equal circles. Why? Because every head starts with the ball. No matter the type, the sphere is always the foundation. Now I'll begin with the round face. First, I draw the center line. This line shows the direction of the head. Then I place the brow line, the eye line, the nose line. Remember, the distance from the brow line to the nose equals the distance from the nose to the chin. After that, I draw the chin. Then I add the side planes, the slices of the head. Here's the important part. The face shape is controlled by the connection between the ball and the chin. When I attach the chin softly and keep the jaw curves smooth, I get a round type. Notice something important. I slightly shift the face to the right. That small movement changes how we read the form. Even a tiny shift in the center line affects the final structure. This is how the head becomes dynamic, not flat. All face types come from how you connect the sphere to the chin. That connection controls width, length, strength of the jaw, character of the face. The ball is constant. The chin is flexible. And that flexibility creates variety. Now we move to the square type. Same circle, same center line, same brow, eye, and nose placement. Nothing changes in the foundation. The only difference is how I design the jaw. This time, the jaw is more angular, the sides are straighter, the chin is stronger. Instead of soft curves, I use firmer planes. That simple change transforms the type completely. Again, same structure, but now I extend the distance downward. The chin drops slightly lower. The jaw becomes narrower. The vertical rhythm becomes stronger than the horizontal one. The sphere stays the same. Only the attachment changes. That's the power of construction. Now for the wide type. Instead of extending downward, I expand sideways. The jaw spreads, the cheeks widen. The lower part becomes broader. Notice, I am not changing the rules. I'm only changing proportions inside the same system. You don't invent new heads. You modify relationships. The sphere gives you stability. The chin gives you identity. When you understand that connection, you can create unlimited variations. This exercise trains your eye to control structure instead of copying shapes. Practice drawing multiple circles. Attach different chins. Experiment with width and length. That's how you develop real control over head construction. If this lesson helped you understand how face types are created, let me know in the comments. And if you want more structured lessons like this, follow the full playlist. See you in the next episode, artist.